So you're thinking of moving to Denver, Colorado, but you're not quite sure where to land in the Denver metro area. Well, today we're going to be touring Westminster, Colorado, which is located about 9 miles to the northwest of Denver, conveniently located right in between Denver and Boulder along the 36 corridor. Westminster has about a population of 124,000 people. Half of those are in one county, in Jefferson County, and the other half in Adams County. Located about 5,300 feet above elevation, so a little higher than Denver. We're up here on the hill at Crown Point currently. So today I want to give you kind of a good breakdown of what life is like in Westminster, Colorado. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. And I'm Robin Gerlach, along with my business partner, Reed Puser of the Roots Home Sales team. We get calls, emails from folks like you who ask about relocating here to the Denver metro area in Westminster. We absolutely love it. So if you're moving here in a month or in a year, reach out to us. We'd love to put a game plan together for you to make a smooth move here to the Denver metro area. And if this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell so you are notified anytime we put up one of these videos to help you make a smooth move here to the Denver metro area. So today we're going to start by talking about the history of Westminster, how it came to be, and that takes us back to the 1890s. So in 1890, this guy, a New Yorker named Henry Mayhem, owned this plot of land here on Crown Point. It has great views of Denver, of the city, has great views of the mountains. Well, he convinced the Presbyterian Church to build a church and a university here. The construction was completed in 1893, and they used red stone from like the Red Rocks and the Manitou Springs area in Colorado. So you could see that they were using a lot of the local stone to build this. The architect was Stanford White, and finally being constructed in 1893, the university actually didn't open until 1908 because they were struggling to get funding. There was also a panic of 1893 happening at that time. Don't want to go too far into the weeds there, but it opened in 1908, Westminster University, here we are. And it actually only was in operation until 1917 because at that point in time, as you may know, World War I was happening, and a lot of the male students who were the only students attending this university at the time were getting drafted or going off to the war. So the university was actually only in operation for about 9 years. It sat for the next 3 years until about 1920. At that point, it was purchased by the Pillar of Light Church, and then they later became Bellevue Schools. So currently we have the Bellevue Christian Schools just to the north of here, and this Westminster Castle is now part of the National Registration of Historic Places. So a lot of folks, when they think Westminster here in Colorado, they think of this castle. So wanted to give you a little bit of background about that and how Westminster got its name, actually got its name from this castle. All right, now we are here just north of the castle where we started the video today. This used to be all farmland here in South Westminster, and this area now is being converted into the Uplands, which they're gonna have 2,300 homes on this 234 acres. Some of it will be designated as affordable housing. It's gonna be mixed use though, so there will be townhouses, there will be apartments, and there will be commercial, so coffee shops, restaurants, things like that, all on this 234 acres. So this is the newest development happening here in Westminster called the Uplands. So we're here at the Westminster Recreation Center. It's great. It has an aquatic center. There's basketball courts. There's a full expansive gym with floor to ceiling windows that you can literally be running on a treadmill, looking out at the Flatirons, looking out at Long's Peak. This is where I come to work out, full disclosure. Me and my family moved here to Westminster about a year ago. One of the things that really surprised me that I love about Westminster is just the access to any park or to any trail or to the rec center. The rec center itself always has fun activities. So 4th of July, they have kind of a fun gathering right in this field down here where you can see the fireworks. Christmas. They have a whole parade over here where you can see Santa Claus, you can see the reindeer. So Westminster always is thinking of fun for the whole family. And that's kind of what it is known for. It's just, you know, it's a really good suburb area, a suburb city. Now, they don't quite yet have a full downtown built out. We're gonna head to that here towards the end of the video. So stay tuned because I wanna show you what downtown is becoming here in Westminster. But what Westminster is really known for is the access to the parks and the trails. There is over 85 parks on 2,300 acres of land. So what that means is every homeowner in Westminster has a park within a half mile of their home. So that's pretty incredible. To be a homeowner here in Westminster, you could just go a half mile to any park near you. There's over 150 miles of trails. Hop on a bike, there's a great extensive trail network. The Big Dry Creek Trail is one of my favorites to ride my bike on. But yeah, so here at the City Park Rec Center, just wanted to really highlight what Westminster is known for is the Parks and Rec. Okay, so we can't go through the Westminster tour today without doing at least one property tour. I did set up one property tour for us today over here at 10598 Osceola Drive in the Legacy Ridge neighborhood. It's listed for $1 million, so really wanted to see what you guys can get for $1 million here in Westminster. And this is really one of the more coveted areas in Westminster. So basically, where we started at the Westminster Castle, that is now South Westminster, the original area, and it's since expanded to the north. And so the most known neighborhoods in Westminster are Highland Greens, the Ranch, and here Legacy Ridge. Legacy Ridge is probably the most coveted neighborhood here. This one is listed by John Grant at Compass, so our same brokerage, and wanted to highlight what a beautiful home it is here. It is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,500 square foot above grade. It's just one level home, so no stairs. You got a master bedroom on the main level there, and then 1,500 square feet below that are fully finished, so 4,000 square feet for the 4 bedroom, 3 bath at $1 million. And so let's go inside and take a look. So I was talking about out front here with some of these neighborhoods. You know, Highland Greens was built, that's just to the south of us. That was built in the late 70s, early 80s. The Ranch was also built in the early 80s to early 90s. And here in Legacy Ridge, these were all built really from the late 80s to the early 2000s. This home here was built in 2004 by Lennar Homes. And what I love about these somewhat newer homes is that you have this open concept floor plan. You got the kitchen here with the granite countertops looking right into the living room, stainless steel appliances. So this is really a true testament of what the newer homes look like, the open floor plan, whereas those 1970s, 80s, and 90s homes were a little bit more chopped up on their floor plan. All right, so hope you enjoyed that home tour here in Legacy Ridge. Our next stop and our final stop, we are going to be going down to downtown Westminster, which used to be just one big shopping mall. I'm going to kind of tell you about how they're repurposing that space, and stick around because I want to tell you also about my favorite coffee shop here in Westminster. All right, so we are now here in downtown Westminster. This whole space was all one big shopping mall that in 2009, the city of Westminster decided that they wanted to convert this space from old shopping mall into a new mixed-use downtown. And they started the actual construction here in 2013. Their goal is to have 2,350 residential units in here, with 200 of them being affordable housing. So far, 750 units have been completed. Condos are starting anywhere in the $450,000 range. Townhouses are $500,000 and up. And I'm standing right in front of one of the crown jewels of downtown Westminster, which is Alamo Draft House. You can go in, have a beer, watch a movie. That's one of the favorite things for locals to do here in downtown. But all of this is being repurposed to be mixed use, 250,000 square feet of entertainment space. So we also have the Tattered Cover Bookstore, which sadly is closing, but they will be getting a new storefront in that space. The Origin Hotel is a really nice hotel if you're coming to stay here. And Sweet Bloom Coffee Roasters is one of my favorites here that I'm gonna go take a drink, have a coffee. But really wanted to highlight what downtown Westminster is becoming. And this project is supposed to be fully completed by 2030. So for starting in 2013, all of this will be completed in 2030 with the residential units, restaurants, coffee shops, and the whole goal is to make this area walkable. So if you think of downtown Arvada, downtown Littleton, downtown Denver, all of those areas have great walkability. As you've probably seen on today's video in Westminster, it's very suburbia. That is what Westminster is known for. So what they're trying to bring here in downtown Westminster is some semblance of walkability and a downtown culture. So welcome to downtown Westminster. All right, hope you enjoyed the tour of Westminster today. Now, again, this is just a high-level tour of Westminster. We will be diving in and doing more videos like this later where we go a little bit more in depth in each neighborhood of Westminster. We're ending it here in downtown Westminster. And again, I'm Robin Gerlach, my partner Reed Puser and the Roots Home Sales team. We hope that we can work with you. If you're looking to move here in a month or in a year, reach out to us, give us a call, text, send us an email, and we'd be happy to connect with you. Make your transition here to the Denver metro area a smooth transition. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you are notified every time that we put one of these videos up. And until our next video, I'll be waiting here in downtown Westminster, ready to have a drink with you. We'll see you next time.